Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, I Saw the TV Glow. Hour and 40 minutes long. It's about two teenagers who bond over their love of a supernatural TV show, but is mysteriously cancelled. I don't know, it's only 6.2 on IMDb, but only 6,894 people rated it so far. Justice Smith is in it. Helena Howard seems like I know her. Other than that, I don't really recognize that many other people. Probably will once I start watching it. But I have no idea. I know it's a, does it say in here? What did it even say? Scary movie. Oh yeah, drama, horror. I heard it's really, really intense or something. There was some kind of buzz going on around this, but haven't heard much about it lately, so we're going to find out. That's all I know about it. I really don't have much else to tell you, but I'm sure I will in a little bit. So stick around. I'll let you know what it's all about. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of I Saw the TV Glow, and I have to say, I don't know what to say. You know, this one, wow. Not at all what I expected. Of course, I didn't expect much. The IMDb didn't say anything. You know, it's really about two kids who like the TV show, and it goes away. But it's so much more deeper, and I think complex. Maybe not complex is the right word, but it's deeper. There's a lot of, I believe, there's a lot more deeper meaning in this movie than I even can fathom right now at this point. I'm trying to put it all together. I think this is it a thought-provoking movie? I don't know. It's weird, for sure. Horror, I wouldn't say horror, you know what I mean? Like, you know, nothing in it really scared me. I mean, there's some characters from the TV show that are odd looking, like a classic. It starts in 1996, so it's kind of like classic about like a show that happened there, and how, you know, a lot of the things from the 90s kind of look like that TV show, you know. And it was like, I don't know, a late night, I guess, scary show that appeared back then from 10:30 to 11. And anyway, Justice Smith and the girl who I mentioned somehow connect right through this, and they want to start. It's called the Pink Opaque show. Maybe it's just a Pink Opaque, I don't know, but that's the show that they want to watch, and they make a connection. So they start watching the show together, and 5 seasons, whatever, and it shows the development of their characters. So she is, you know, struggling, you know, to fit in at school, and he doesn't want to fit in. He's just like happy, but he's very, seems like behind the times on everything, you know. And he has, I don't know, his mother gets sick, and he seemed to be really treated kind of babyish, had to go to bed at certain times. I don't know, there was some, I don't get it all. I really don't. And the imagery and stuff like that, and you know, I'm caught not paying attention to things that I think I should have really paid attention to, because it doesn't all make sense. It is an extremely weird movie, but it's not like disgustingly weird, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, hard to comprehend, like hard to piece together and follow the plot, really. So they become friends, and I don't want to go into too much detail because, again, I liked it for not knowing anything going into it. But they become friends in a sense because of this TV show. And then, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to get you. But it just gets deeper and deeper. It gets to a point, honestly, where it's like, if it is, I feel dry maybe, and drawn out. So it's really I would say a slow burn, but it never really ignites. Whoa, wow, you could use that, get shirts made like that. Some slow burn that never really ignites. Anyway, that was a pretty good quote. But it, you know what I mean? It was really slow, and at a point it started to, like, kind of get better, like, or at least become more interesting. But that you know, sparks your interest for a little bit more. Not that I was wide on my phone or anything like that. I was really trying. I stayed engaged the whole time, but I felt like, we're gonna get somewhere. And then finally we get somewhere, and it's like, oh, okay. And then it's like, what? Did we really get somewhere? I don't know where we are now. That's what the movie was like for me. I thought he did a great job. Again, the characters are meant to be dull, I'll say, you know, and I thought, because I've seen him in other things, Justin Smith, and a lot more movies where, like, you know, he's got a pretty big vocabulary, a lot more energy. Not in this one, you know, he's very simplistic in his word choice, and his emotions are just the same all the time. And so it was interesting to see him in this different type of role. And so I thought he did a pretty good job of changing that, but it does dole down the movie, if you will. So, I don't know. An hour and 40 minutes, I'm glad it wasn't much longer. I think as I go to bed tonight, I'll think about it more and try to understand everything that they're trying to say in this. There's a lot of different things that come to my mind, and I'm just like dysfunctional family. I don't know. That's not very obvious in this, but it could be something, or not even dysfunctional. Like like his mother died. Is that not dysfunctional? But like it's a tragic thing that happens in a person's child, and how does that change you and your perception of everything around you as you grow older? Things like that, sexuality type of stuff is kind of, again, not a very big theme in this. It's just, it's said somewhat. There's discussions of it, whatever, but it's not, not a very. There's not a big light on that topic. It's just a piece of it. So I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot there that and it continues, and at one point you're like, oh, okay, all right. No, it continues and continues, and it drags on a little bit more than you think it's going to. Like, I got to the point where it's like, okay, I still don't understand the movie, but I think it's over. It's not, and I'm like, now what are we getting? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's what I got. I feel like I'm talking in riddles, but really, I don't want to give you any more information than I've already given you, because if you do decide to watch this, I want you to be as surprised as I was, and have everything be, I don't know, you get the emotion that you'll get when you watch it, instead of me telling you what emotion I got. You know what I mean? Besides, slow burn that never catches. Love it. That's it. All right. I don't know if I'm helpful at all. Caution yourself. I'm not saying, and this is definitely, I think a lot more people will hate this movie, or very strongly dislike this movie, than we will get people who like it. And I think also people will jump to conclusions, or not, be too quick to judge the movie rather than let it sink in a little bit more. That's my thoughts. And I hope there's other people out there who enjoy it for the creativity and the uniqueness that it really was. And that's kind of me. I don't know what I'm rating it, but I'm not rating it below a 5. I'm at a 6 or a 7, to be honest with you. I just have to think more about it and see if anything sways my opinion in that way. So, would I recommend this? No, not really. I wouldn't go tell my father-in-law to go watch this movie. No. I don't know. I think it's for certain people. And I don't know who those certain people are. So, that's it. That's all I got. I don't know if you're one of them, but I might have intrigued you enough. Don't get mad at me if you watch it and you're not one of those people and you don't like it, but it's an experience. Just like this review. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.